Wow. That's crazy. I hadn't streamed in a little while, so I need a new stream key and everything. That's pretty neat. I'm glad. But yeah, let me talk about some stuff. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. My thoughts are kind of disorganized. I have the next 4 days off from work from Monday through Thursday. Today is Monday, so this is one of those days included, obviously. But I'm probably gonna do some music stuff. I'm gonna finally have enough time that I can post the new or not new version, but the amended version of 25 that I will be able to post with the MQA restrictions and stuff going on with the main post. Um, I'm going to post that and then set the drop date as October 7th because it was supposed to drop on October 7th, and that way it will go out to stores hopefully faster, and the drop date won't be a whole bunch of random dates. It'll just be a set October 7th. I've actually been doing some research as well to make sure I don't have the same issue again, because it is quite the issue. Um, so YouTube is saying it's on the freeze frame thing now because it's not receiving enough video from my OBS streamer. This is a 7-year-old laptop. That's why I have all these freeze frame issues and stuff. But I just built a new computer with Nigel and with my other homie Scott, who I have not talked about on the channel before. But yeah, shout out to them. We built it and I named it Tiberius Caesar, so it's pretty neat. It's got a whole bunch of red lights and purple lights and fans and bells and whistles, and I'm happy with it. And I had to wait several years to be able to build it. I mean, I wanted to do it when I was like 16 or 17 is when I first had the ambition to build a computer, and we finally had enough funds so I could do it at 25 because I had a stable income for a few years finally. Um, and it's just another blessing, and hopefully that'll be able to have better content and higher quality content as well on this channel. My music is extremely high quality content, and you know that if you listen to it. So yeah, I have a lot of people talking a whole lot of shit as well. I'm not going to name any names because they're completely irrelevant and only have a 6-track EP that released in June on SoundCloud. Hint, hint. And he literally has less views on it than my album has, and he has a bigger following on Facebook. So, who really wants to talk shit? Um, buddy, you're really not my buddy. I fucking hate his guts, and I haven't felt that way about a person who wanted to challenge me since Floyd Scars. So you're gonna get some really inspired stuff if he chooses to step. But he's all talk as of now, and I really should not be giving him the time of day, but I'm hitting him with those taunts, and I'm like, I'm just trying to bring it out so I can then flame him and show him exactly what he asked for. Um, because yeah, he really deserves it at this point. And who knows, he might get some clout out of it as well, and that's what he's looking for. But I don't think the trade disc track clout is exactly what you want, if you know what I mean. From the 19 people who have experienced it, there are only 3 people who have beaten me, and 2 of them were by no response, which is what you will get if you decide not to drop anything. I feel as of now that you are wasting my time. You are a completely unprofessional waste of a musician. And if you really want to succeed in this game, there's a 4-H rule. Stay humble, stay hungry, don't be hubris, and don't be hateful. And that's the key to success anywhere. And yeah, you can talk big game on a keyboard, but it ain't shit until you apply it, buddy. You can hit me a cappella, you can hit me on a beat, I don't give a fuck. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you back, and I'm going to win. And I already told you that, and I'm already sure of that. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that issue. Work is going extremely well. I'm doing great. I'm glad that I have been in the same place for a year again. I have a streak now. The last 3 jobs that I've had. The first job that I had, I held for about 4 years. I was a janitor at Food Lion. All through my teenage years. But then after that, I kind of bounced around trying to figure out my role and what I wanted to do. And then after I figured out that, I feel like I want to work with animals. So the perfect opportunity opened up at the Fauquier SPCA. I worked there for a year. And then after I left there, I worked at a taxi company for 2 years, 4 months. So, dude, I got it going. And now I've been here for a year. I am worried about saying the name of the place that I work at now because I got a whole lot of backlash at the last place that I worked from doing that. So that's kind of the reason I've been more low-key about my kind of real life in the background. Kind of real life, about my real life in the background. Kind of low-key is what I meant to say. I kind of jumble words around. I'm sure people have noticed that before. Welcome to the Dyslexia School of English. I have sex daily. I do, I promise. But yeah. I think the next moves are to make 2 remixes, maybe for the mixtape, finish out Holy Shit, How'd I Make It Platinum, which I literally only made it that name so I could make it like in a really weird abstract acronym, which is HSHIMIP. Sorry, it takes me a second. And yeah, if you search that into YouTube, the playlist will pop up. It's pretty neat. I've just been doing my thing as always. I'm loving life low key. Still having a lot of depression though, but it's maintainable without medication now, which is really great. We could never say that before. Still smoke weed every day. Still having problems with cigarettes, although most recently I've been able to quit for 5 days, although I bought another pack and I'm a fucking idiot. And I really hate myself every time I do it, and that's just being completely honest, because I've really wanted to quit for like 3 years now, about. But it is what it is. Living my life, walking my dog, walking other people's dogs, throwing tennis balls a whole bunch, having a grand old time, coming home, playing music, playing video games, doing all the shit that I love to do right now, man. Life is good. And I got artwork in my studio, and it looks like a studio instead of a mudroom in my parents' basement, which it was for years. It just had music stuff in it. But now it's a music studio. And it's probably been that way for like Also, for like 3 years now, I've been able to call it a formal home studio. And I love that. Um, Dude, I just got a whole lot of stuff that is misunderstood about me on the internet and everywhere. I guess that's kind of the thing about being so fucking private. But I don't want you to know everything about everything, you know? I'll give you the details, but you gotta listen for them. You know what I mean? That's just the name of the game. I've had the second batch of bumper stickers, and I've just been sitting on them. I haven't gone out and sold any yet, but I have one on my car, and Angie has one on her car too. So, if you ain't cool, you ain't me and Angie. We have both batches, the original Trademark-S sticker and the second Trademark-S sticker, so get with it. Um, yeah, we just been doing it different. We just been doing it different. C Tactics wants me to make a Teespring. I kind of want to make a custom ink instead. I don't know. I don't know anything about making t-shirts. I kind of want to make beanies first. If I'm being completely honest, beanies and hoodies. That's what I like. And backwards hats. But you can't make a hat be backwards by design. So, you know, you just got to have a little bit of swagger on it. Like, I love what I do. I love what I've been doing. I love what I'm gonna do. I have some stuff written already. Abnormal, if you're watching this, check your Facebook DM. I just thought of that. I've been having some issues getting the shit to go through, but yeah, check that shit. I sent you something. Um Also, Drew, shout out to Drew. He's been hitting me up too. He's been giving me some guidance. He's a smart guy. Shout out to Caleb Ellis. That's Poltergeist. Me and him have a platinum record together now. Like, look at that shit. We gotta make another shit soon, dude. But, sorry about your mom. I love you, bro. Also, who else do I want to shout out? Matt Marcinko. Shout out to Matt Marcinko. I'm going to get that freaking mic going here soon. I know you got it for me for Christmas 2 years ago, but I'm going to finally be able to use it. And shout out to Xavier Stelly. Shout out to my brother Travis. Shout out to my cousin Bradley. Shout out to Dave Digger. Pride of Ohio. Shout out to Trip, product of Ohio. Man, I just really like Ohio right now. But